Outside, I'm walking. I'm not quite sure what to post about right now. I'm kind of thinking to myself, it's quiet, there's nobody around me, it's warm. Well, yeah, it's like, it's hot, but it's only hot because it's humid. I know this is boring right now, but I'm just trying to get comfortable with YouTube and not getting that kind of like immediate reaction like I get on TikTok. Because, on TikTok, whatever, you're almost guaranteed to get the views, some views, almost immediately. On YouTube, you're like tossing a video into space and hoping that somebody will see it. So, but I'm out and walking because I'm trying to lose 100 pounds. Sorry, that's me. That's me tapping the back of the phone. I'm out here trying to lose 100 pounds. And at first, I was getting kind of discouraged because I've been doing this for about a month. Well, I shouldn't say a month. A little less than a month. Maybe it just feels like one because, I've lost track of the daily walks. But I've been doing it for a while with not a whole lot of progress. I've been changing my diet. And, people, I think, living in a society where we're so used to getting instant gratification, it's hard to recognize that your body's making progress because it moves at a slow pace. But it's working, right? And slow progress is still progress. So, I don't know. I have a friend who recently lost over 30 pounds. And I was talking to her, and I'm like, hey, how'd you do it? Right? And I've spoken with other friends, too, who have turned to, like, the injection shots. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you choose to do that, that's fine. That's totally fine, I can, congrats to her. Congrats to anybody else who does it. But I've been so caught up with, like, oh, man, I want that rapid satisfaction of the weight loss. And for the past couple of days, I've been kind of losing that. It's flying by my ear. I've been losing the momentum to keep going. But, so some days I get out earlier than this, because right now it's like 8 something. And, I like to be, flies are on me. I like to be out by like 5 in the morning. But almost lost my train of thought. Anyway, it's just that I'm still trying. Some days I'm out early, some days I'm out later. I've had days where I had to go for my walk at like 7:30 at night just because I didn't, I might have overslept in the morning. I just didn't feel like doing it in the morning. But I still try to make sure that I get it done every day. Because even after I spoke with my friend, I had seen some other videos with people who I guess are trying to do it naturally. And one of the things that I paid attention to was their timeline. So for me, who's only been doing it for a short period of time, like under a month, and for these people who were like, okay, well, they've lost, 30 pounds in like 6 months, or 20 pounds in 6 months. And I'm like, okay, I need to give myself more grace when it comes to this. I shouldn't be expecting an immediate change in, in just a couple weeks. So I know that happens for some people, but for me, I recognizing that I need to be more patient with my change. And then I just need to stay dedicated and consistent. So here I am, out and about, walking, being consistent, and, looking forward to 6 months from now when as long as I stay consistent, that I will see some significant change And it doesn't have to be like a 50-pound weight loss. It just has to be like, okay, you know, something that shows me, even if it's 10 pounds, something that just shows me like, okay, Porsche, your hard work of being consistent has paid off. Because a lot of the times, by this point in the game, where I don't get the results, I'm usually ready to tap out and move on to the next thing, or just fall back into old habits. But I'm trying not to let that happen this time. So, you know, fingers crossed, right? I know I have a notebook. I wrote a lot of stuff down in it, and I was trying to organize my thoughts again, but you know, so be it. Either way, fingers crossed. Here's hoping that in 6 months, maybe I'll be like 10, 20, or 30 pounds down, because that seems a lot more accurate, you know. Okay, see you guys.